Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and relax. Relaxation, it sounds easy, as if closing your eyes and taking in a couple of deep breaths should leave you calm, cool, and collected, right? But it often isn't that simple. Sometimes when it's time to go to sleep, your mind just doesn't get the memo. It's like the volume button on your thoughts is stuck on high. Your body feels restless, you're tossing and turning in bed. Relaxation is actually a skill, and for many people, it takes practice to master. Relaxation training sounds kind of fluffy, but it can be useful for anyone, especially people with sleep troubles. To fall asleep, your brain and body need to be in a relaxed state. You may not always notice it, but the mind and the body are connected. Research has shown that mood and anxiety problems can impact your immune system, result in sleep problems, and even cause you pain and fatigue. For instance, think about the last time that you had the flu or a stomach bug. How did you mentally feel during that time? Physical illness can often leave you feeling mentally fatigued and even depressed. Have you ever gotten nervous when you've thought about an upcoming exam? You may have noticed that your stomach feels uneasy, your muscles tense, your heart races, you might get a headache. You might not always notice it, but the mind and the body impact one another. Relaxation training involves strengthening your awareness of that mind-body connection and using it to your advantage, in this case, to help you sleep better. There are 2 relaxation techniques you will learn today that can improve the mind-body connection. Number 1, progressive muscle relaxation, and then number 2, mindfulness-based attention control. You may find that you like one technique better than the other, and that's fine because they're both effective. Initially, these techniques will need to be performed in a quiet, relaxing environment. And then as they become more familiar, they can be applied to more distracting situations. These can be used as part of your bedtime routine or at other times that you might find them helpful. But be aware that doing these activities too close to bedtime may actually activate you, but not necessarily, so feel free to experiment with them to determine what works best for you. Make sure you are in loose clothing, and for each exercise, be in a comfortable position, such as lying down or sitting on the floor relaxed. Okay, so let's start with progressive muscle relaxation. The goal here is to focus on the body to help the mind relax. First, you'll create tension in a focused muscle group or area of your body for several seconds. Tighten the muscles as much as you can without straining or causing cramping or pain, please. This will be followed by suddenly and completely relaxing that same area and remaining relaxed for 10 to 15 seconds. The contrast of extreme muscle tension and then sudden relaxation will allow you to feel the process of relaxation and to feel more relaxed as a result. By tensing a muscle group, you will then allow it to relax more deeply when it's released. You'll be tensing and relaxing each large muscle group in a sequence. As you are tensing one muscle group, try and keep the rest of your body just limp and relaxed. And I should note that there should be very little physical strain while performing this technique, so be careful when tensing areas of your body that may have tenderness or pain. With each muscle group that you relax, notice the warm feeling left behind in your muscles and feel the tension and stress in your muscles flow out of you. Okay, so start by getting comfortable in a chair or on the floor. Uncross your arms and legs and take a deep breath. Your legs should be slightly apart and your arms and hands gently resting on your thighs. Open your mouth and then close it, keeping your teeth slightly apart. Release the tension in your jaw. You can close your eyes or you can gaze at a single point in the distance. Let go of any thoughts or physical distractions you may be having and take 3 slow and deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and feel yourself sinking into your chair or the floor more and more with each breath. And drift with this sensation. Your mind becomes clear and you're fully at ease, drifting further into relaxation. To start, let's draw attention to your feet. Curl your toes and hold them up for 5 seconds, focusing your entire mind on the tension in your toes. 1, can you feel the tension? 2, 3, keep feeling the tension. 4, 5, now release. As you release, imagine the muscles and tendons in your feet becoming loose and relaxed. Pay attention to the way that your body feels during each exercise and notice the difference between the tension and then the sensation of releasing the tension. Feel the tension leave your feet, leave your toes, and many other parts of your body, and then just stay focused on this feeling. Okay, now draw your toes to the ceiling. Hold the front of your shin, get tight, and hold it, and release, imagining the tension melting off of your feet, falling into the floor. Next, straighten your right leg out in front of you, and then focus the tension on your thigh and your buttock and hold. Slowly bring your leg down and feel the muscles relax. Now let's try the left leg. Tense it, tense, tense, and release. Feel your body sinking deeper and deeper into the chair or floor as you release the tension. Now flex your inner thigh muscles and press your legs together as tightly as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Feel the warmth and relaxation spread up and down your legs. Let your legs hang loosely and notice the absence of tension. You are completely relaxed. Now we're going to move up to our midsection. Take a deep breath, and as you inhale, push out your belly and then hold it. Contract all of the muscles in your abdomen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe out. Feel the breath leave your body and your belly shrinking down. Now you're going to arch your back. Feel all the muscles in your back tense and stick out your chest, and then hold this position. Great. Now release, letting your back flatten against the back of your chair or into the floor. Next, you're going to shrug your shoulders as high as you can, feeling the tension build in your shoulders and behind your neck, which is a common place where stress lives. Hold it there for several seconds, creating as much tension as you can. Now let your shoulders fall. Let the weight of your arms bring you back to a place of relaxation. Now stretch your shoulders back behind you as if you're trying to make your shoulder blades touch one another. Great. Hold it, hold, and release, letting your shoulders slump down into a completely relaxed position. Feel your whole body in a loose, relaxed state. There is no tension. Okay, now stretch your arms out in front of you and feel the tension in your shoulders. Hold them there straight and notice the tension in your upper back. Hold it, hold, and release, letting your arms drop to your side and feeling the tension fall off of them. Focus on your arms now. Straighten your arms down by your sides, lock your elbows, and feel your triceps tighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Your arms should feel very limp and very relaxed. Next, bend your arms and flex your biceps. Ball up the muscle as much as you can and then hold it there for several seconds. Now relax and let your arms relax gently at your sides or onto your thighs. Move to your hands. Clench both hands tightly, forming fists. Feel yourself holding the tension and squeeze as hard as you can with both fists. Now relax your hands and let your fists gently drop and open and imagine the tension dripping off of your fingertips. All right, now it's going to get fun. Draw your attention to your face. Clench your jaw tightly and push your tongue to the roof of your mouth and then hold it there. Keep holding. Now let the tension go as your jaw becomes slack with your teeth no longer touching and your mouth slightly open. Hold this and focus on how relaxed your jaw feels. Now open your mouth wide, fully stretching your jaw. Continue to hold it open. Great. Now relax and let it go back to its natural position. Now we're going to focus on our lips. Pucker your lips tightly and hold them there. And then relax your lips as you breathe out. Focus on this relaxed position for 10 seconds. All right, next, we're going to close our eyes tightly and smile. Squint as hard as you can and stretch the edges of your mouth into a wide grin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can release. Next, raise your eyebrows as high as they can and hold them up. Hold it, hold it. And then notice the tension in your forehead and scalp as they tighten, and then release, letting your eyebrows fall back into place. Feel your forehead and your scalp relax, and the tension escape out of the top of your head. Scan your body. Is there any tension left? Imagine it draining out of your feet, exiting your fingertips, leaving your scalp. You may even feel some warmth and tingling in your feet, your hands, your scalp. This means that tension is literally leaving your body, leaving you deeply relaxed. How do you feel? Which body parts were easy to relax? Which ones were more difficult? More importantly, how did this affect your mind? Reflect and focus on these things. Learning to recognize the sensation of relaxation is important and can be harnessed in the future at will to lead to relaxation at any time, including when you lay in bed. You can follow this stepwise approach of tensing muscle groups and then suddenly releasing that tension to get your body in a completely relaxed state so that you can fall asleep. To save time, you can focus on muscle groups that work best for you, or you can even combine muscle groups by tensing entire sections of your body, such as simultaneously making a fist and flexing your forearms and your biceps, and then releasing the tension like you just did. Find out what works best for you and apply it. Eventually, you may not even need to tense muscle groups, as you'll be able to sense where tension exists in your body and then release it on command. This takes focus and practice, but it can be achieved. The stronger the bond between your mind and your body, the easier it will become for you to achieve a completely relaxed state on command. Okay, now that you've tried progressive muscle relaxation, let's move on to the next skill, mindfulness-based attention control. So the goal of this technique is to use the mind to help relax the body. Let the mind take your body to a place where you feel relaxed and sleepy. There are many different forms of meditation. Some types of meditation are meant to make you feel more alert or more aware. Others help you better understand difficult emotions such as pain, suffering, anger. With mindfulness-based attention control, the focus is on helping you feel calmer and more relaxed to get you closer to a state in which you feel sleepy. The goal is to simply observe, but not react to your thoughts. This type of attention control, or meditation, uses techniques proven to help relaxation, such as diaphragmatic breathing, guided imagery, and self-hypnosis. Okay, let's begin. Again, why don't you start out by settling into a very comfortable position in your chair or sitting on the floor. Close your eyes, or you can focus on a single point in the distance. Start out by simply noticing your body. Notice your breathings. Is it comfortable or regular? You may find a deeper sense of relaxation by resting your tongue on the roof of your mouth with your teeth slightly apart. Notice your feet and your back, the way that they are supporting or grounding you. Search your body for sensations, either good or bad. Do your muscles feel relaxed, or are some feeling tense? And then perhaps other thoughts are entering your mind. That's okay. Simply notice them, and then imagine them leaving your mind, floating away like clouds in the wind. There's no need to answer a thought or engage in it with more thoughts. Observe what comes to your mind without embarking on a train of thoughts. The same or other thoughts may come back, but none needs an answer to a follow-up right now. Just imagine them floating away again. For now, just focus on this moment. Draw in a deep breath through your nose and briefly hold it. Now slowly let the breath exit your mouth, keeping your jaw as relaxed as possible. Continue this pattern for the next few breaths. Now place one of your hands on your abdomen. Abdominal muscles are often tense and restrict breathing by pushing against your diaphragm. This leads to shallow breaths and rapid breathing, which prohibits relaxation. The goal of abdominal breathing is to relax these muscles and free your diaphragm so that you can take deeper breaths and then slow your rate of breathing. With one hand on your abdomen, what do you notice about the quality of your breathing and where your breathing is centered? Are your lungs filling up? Does your belly move in and out? How about your chest? Simply observe these sensations. And then when you're ready, try and synchronize your breath with your abdomen. And as you take a deep breath through your nose, notice your belly growing and filling with air. Your lungs fill with air, but your chest should remain rather still as your abdomen fills up and expands. As your breath leaves your mouth, feel your belly deflate as it relaxes. Continue practicing this. You're connecting your mind and your body through breathing. Find a rate of breathing that feels natural and comfortable to you. Continue breathing this way, in and out, in and out, with your abdomen rising and falling with each breath. As you continue to focus on your breathing, you may find yourself distracted by other thoughts entering your mind. This is normal. Don't engage the thought. Simply notice these intruding thoughts and then let them go. Then return to the present and your place of focus. If your thoughts become judgmental or discouraging, practice just accepting them as they are and then letting them go. Replace them with your awareness of your breathing and also what is around you in this moment. Any textures, sensations, noises, smells, changes in light, changes in balance. With each intruding thought, notice it, accept it, discard it, and refocus your awareness. As you find yourself becoming more relaxed, engage your imagination. Think of a place, either real or imagined, that is calming and where you would like to be. This peaceful place should be somewhere you can feel fully relaxed. Perhaps it's a place that has good memories, possibly the beach or the woods. Maybe it's a place that you visited by yourself or with family or friends. Perhaps it's a place that you have only seen in a movie or in your imagination. Wherever your mind takes you, imagine this place in as much detail as possible. You're in this place now, so begin to engage all of your senses. Make it as real as possible. Look around. What's going on around you? Is it bright? Is it dark? Is the sun shining on you? Notice where the light is coming from and if there are any shadows. See the shapes and the colors and everything around you. Imagine what this place feels like. Are you barefoot? If so, what does the ground feel like? What do you smell? What sounds do you hear? What's the temperature? Is it warm or is there a cool breeze? Notice everything about the scene as best you can, and then fill in any gaps in the scene that may be hazy by focusing intently on those parts of the scene until they become clear. And you may not be able to fill in everything, and that's fine. It takes practice to create a vivid, relaxing scene where you can be relaxed and sense everything around you. Once again, if those intruding thoughts enter your mind, notice them without reaction, and then return to your senses and focus on this peaceful place in your mind. At the same time, continue breathing with your diaphragm, further connecting your mind and your body with breathing. Now gradually, slowly leave this place. And don't worry, you can come back anytime. As you come out of this scene, think about what this experience was like for you. If it's the first time you practice these relaxation exercises, good job! The first time is always the hardest. Like with learning any new skill, relaxation exercises get easier the more that you practice them. What parts were particularly helpful to you? What parts were more challenging? To recap, today we focused on relaxation training, strengthening the connection between the mind and the body. This allows you to enter a state of relaxation, one step closer to falling asleep. You experienced progressive muscle relaxation, using the body to relax the mind. You also engaged in mindfulness-based attention control, including diaphragmatic breathing, guided imagery, and self-hypnosis. One method might have worked better to relax you. Going forward, you may practice all of these techniques or focus on the ones that you found most helpful. Regardless of what you prefer, know that many techniques are available to help you relax and improve your sleep.